In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, one God, Ameen, I welcome you again in another episode with Tips for the Servants. Today, I would like to speak to you to one of those tips that you need in every aspect of your life. And if you really be able to master this tip, you will be a very successful, not only servant, successful son, successful father, successful employee, and successful owner of any business or project that you do. It is a tip that you need to be able to listen more than to speak. We all are good at speaking. We can speak hours and hours. And we sometimes have our own mind that runs so quick and so fast, faster than anyone we listen to, that we easily interrupt and easily start to speak our own thoughts and our own mind before even listening to everything we hear. St. James in his epistle said, "My beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. Let every man be swift to speak." What is more important for a servant to be able to listen to his children or to those whom he is serving? If you're listening to them, you will know their needs. You will know their difficulties. You will know their problems. You will be able to answer, and you will be able to call upon God to give you the wisdom when you answer your children. Be swift to listen. It's a great virtue, it's a great character for those who really listen more than they speak. But let me tell you, we sometimes have a fake kind of listening. We listen, but we had blocked our mind not to think of what we are listening, but we are having the answer ready no matter what we listen to. Haven't you ever, one time, you spoke to someone, you said a statement, and you find that the answer for that statement is completely far from what you meant from your statement. And you always say, "You haven't listened to me. You didn't listen to what I have said." And this could be true in every situation, that we don't have an ear to listen to those who are speaking to us, especially in your service. So what is the best way, or what are the characters of listening to your children? I want you to listen to your children in an active way. Active means that you interact with him. You try to repeat what you have said to make sure that you have understood what he wants to say to you. Sometimes we perceive wrong impressions and we answer in a completely different direction than what we were asked for. But if you repeat what you have been asked for, you will be able to answer in a wise way. I want you also to be attentive to your listener, to the one who speaks to you. I want you to keep an eye fixed to him, an eye to eye. You need to show him that you care for what you are listening to. You give him time. You don't get distracted by other things. You are not working on your computer or watching something on your phone while your child or while the one who you're serving is trying to speak to you. Or you are playing because you cannot listen to your children. So be active and attentive. Also be open, which means don't have a previous judgment of the one who is speaking to you. Don't have a preoccupied impression before you listen to your child. If someone came to you and talked to you about one of your children who did something wrong, and you go to speak to him, if you keep in mind what you have heard only and not listening to your child or to the one you are serving so you can hear his other opinion, you will not be able to judge rightly. So be open to listen and to see if what you've heard is right or not. Also be empathic in your listening. Empathic means you feel the feelings behind what he is saying. If one of your children is coming to talk to you and he's crying or he's angry, no matter what is the content of his speech, find the feeling behind it. Know that he is angry and try to calm down his anger first, or try to comfort him first because he is sad before you answer his question. And finally, when you listen to anyone, you have to have in mind to be Christ-centered in your listening. Meaning, you try to find how you help him in a Christian way. When listening to him, trying to find what Christ would have answered if he is in your place. So today, I'm giving you a tip to be able to listen more than to speak. And if you are able to do this and you master this, you will be a great servant too. And God will prosper your service all the time. I wish you a blessed service, and glory be to God forever. Amen.